Hi, my name is Emin. Today I am talking about how we destroy the world. People have created a lot of problems. Nowadays, scientists are working about solving these problems. Human beings. Archaeologists think that we have been living in the world for 95,000 years. The earliest people were hunters and collectors. They survived hunting and collection. They hunted other living things and collected food. They lived in caves and hikers. As time passed, people started evolving. They built buildings and lived with them. Then they started to do farming. So people moved into consumer to manufacturer. In BC, 36th century, people have invented writing. That's why dark ages were over, historical era have started. With time, buildings, tools and vehicles developed with people. In 19th century, Industrial Revolution broke out. People started to build factories. Factories had a lot of waste. People throw them to nature. They think the nature destroys the waste of factories, but it didn't happen. The waste of factories have destroyed the nature. At first, they didn't cause of a problem, but as time passed, they became a big problem of the world. But people were greedy, so they didn't see problems. They made CFC gas. It's very harmful to ozone layer. They made guns. Then they made strong bombs. Bombs damaged to nature. A lot of living things died. Some species died out. People destroyed forests for new building place. That's why a lot of animals died. Because people destroyed their homes. Human beings selfish. They don't think other living things, so they kill them too easily. People throw the waste of factories to seas. That's why whales landed. A lot of fish died. Dolphins suicided. Then people made oil rigs. When they broke down, a lot of living things of seas died. Water pollution broke out. Some people saw them. They established some foundations which protect the environment. They are conscientious people. But nowadays people still damage the world. I am explaining some world problems. The ozone hole. There become holes in the ozone layer. This is because people throw the CFC gases there. CFC, chlorofluorocarbon gases, come from refrigerations and deodorants. When people throw it to air, they go up. Then they go to polar with winds. In the polars, they interfere with ozone layer and they break into pieces it. That's why the ozone hole is broke out. The ozone layer is refreshing to itself, but people are faster than ozone layer, so it can't refresh to itself. If ozone layer gets thinner, the global warming is going to increase. At normal conditions, every 150,000 years climate change 1 degree, but nowadays every 150 years climate change 1 degree. Global warming. Of late years, global warming broke out. It's one of the biggest problems in the world. The main way of the global warming is the ozone hole. Because ozone layer is a protector of the earth and glaciers. It's holding the ultraviolet rays. But of late years, ozone layer can't do it. According to research in Canada, scientists made a statement. They said 8% of the glaciers of Canada will have melted in 50 years' time. At the same time, 70% of the basic glacier mass in Rock Mountains have melted. According to other research, Himalayas, the third polar of the world, will have melted until 2100. In the Antarctica, every second, 2,500 tons, 1 Olympic pool. Every 2 days, 1 gigaton, 400,000 Olympic pools glaciers melts. If glaciers melt, first water go up, then drought broke out. So the drought we'll see in the world in future. Greenland, the fringe of the world, very affected to global warming. Recently, 97% of the glaciers of the Greenland were affected to global warming. The glaciers have started to melt. That's why a lot of living things in danger. For example, polar bears, penguins, orcas, humpback whales. At the same time, if the glaciers will melt, water will swallow the earth. Deforestation. According to reports of the Global Forest Watch, in 2018, 12 million hectares forest were destroyed by human beings in tropical regions. That means the size of 30 football field forests were destroyed after 1 minute. Forests are lungs of the earth and home of a lot of living things. By the time the humanity began, 16% of the earth had been forest, but now only 2% of the earth is rainforest. 50% of the living things are living in the Amazon. They are dying with deforestation. The experts are showing human beings the last 2 years the deforestation was decreased, but they think the world is going to end for 20 years. Ecosystem is breaking down with deforestation. A lot of animals' homes were destroyed, so they died. Some species died out. A lot of animals' generation are in danger. Ocean pollution. One of the problems of the world is ocean pollution. People are throwing their waste of seas or oceans. Especially some factories and empty harmful waste to oceans. The biggest enemy of the oceans are plastic. According to the last research of the Mariana Trench, a researcher found plastic in the Mariana Trench. The Mariana Trench is the deepest place of the world. Poaching. There are a lot of endangered animals in the world. This is because poaching was increased at last century. The poachers have killed 4,000 black rhino and 10,000 elephants in natural parks of Zambia. They killed a lot of whales, so ecosystem of world is breaking down. In this conservation, I want to tell you how we destroy the world. We are not aware, but we are destroying the world. We are not aware, but we are getting our ends with our hands. We couldn't see it, because greed and selfishness are closing our eyes. If we don't stop, we will die. Thank you for listening to me.